Hello. Now I have the fan in the background, so you'll have to let me know if you can actually hear it and if it's annoying. Trying to stay cool because it's a little bit warm. It's 28 degrees already. It's only 1 o'clock. It's going to get up to about 30, which, yeah, it already feels too hot. But anyway, told a couple of people that I'm going live, but I'm not really expecting them to join in. Oh, no, Alex is going to log in. Cool. So, because I was doing a little bit of writing this morning, because I kind of didn't want it to just become like I can only write if I'm going live, because then it kind of stops me from actually doing any writing. So, hey, Alex. But yeah, I have actually submitted this module. So the whole thing of doing this live was to create engagement and to write about it for my MA, to see if I could come up with like new ways to engage people. You're writing and reading. Excellent. Like to catch you reading. And Shelley's here. So yeah, just saying basically I've handed in the module, which is the third module, yeah, in my MA, and written all about our interactions and like, yeah, it's been quite interesting because, yeah, I'm like writing you guys into the book and you've become like, sort of the three of you have become my like sort of writing people. So Alex, Shelley and Helen. So yeah, Helen's been reading along the first book. So yeah, thank you, Alex. I mean, the kind of MA side of it, the actual academic side of it, it's not really why I did this MA. So the reason I decided to do this MA was because it seemed to get that's how wonky my glasses are. I don't know what's going on with that. Wonky. It seems to get sort of results in terms of getting you where you want to be. And in this module, I kind of realized that what I want to be and what I want to do are kind of, well, it's been kind of ironic actually, because I've realized that they're kind of not impossible, that's the wrong word, kind of unlikely that they will happen, just purely based on stats and, you know, general reality. But as we know, we don't believe in reality, we believe in magic. But weirdly, when I thought that it was possible, like entirely possible, to become a best-selling author who lives off of their royalties, I wasn't doing what I needed to do and was feeling really bad about not getting there, and like was kind of just like, ugh, you know, it's, yeah, I'm gonna give up. That's when I thought it was possible. And now that I kind of properly understand, really get that the chances of that are highly unlikely. Google did say that it was as likely to become a billionaire than you were to become an author living off their royalties. Now I want to do it. So I don't know why something being impossible makes me more determined to do it, because that seems a bit daft. Cool. Yeah, Alex. I mean, I've, you know, not even looked at MAs before because I don't have a degree. But because I've written so much, that's how I got into the course, because they took my 1 million words written and published as a degree, basically. Shelley's doing the washing up. Yeah, so basically this morning I've been brainstorming, mind mapping, whatever you want to call it. I've got them behind here, big ones. I'll show you this one. In the middle. This is what I do these days. Massive mind maps. I'm trying to get out of the whole like small thinking. So I've got like, I am a best-selling author, and like all the things that I want in my life, as you know, as a sort of result of that. This massive roll of paper that I've just been using, and big crayons. Love a crayon. And my next one, which I'm filling in, is the habits of a best-selling author. So I'm kind of just trying to get into that sort of mindset, because I think I'd rather be delusional than realistic. I think I'd rather just be totally delulu and believe in the angels and the unicorns and just kind of go for it rather than, because otherwise, what else is there really? I mean, I've applied for a muggle job, and yeah, just because I need to make some more money. But I mean, I'm not really in the whole author thing to make money. That's kind of part of the problem. But my whole outcome is that I want to make a living from it. So it's kind of a weird, contradictory kind of thing. But yeah, I know what I want is possible. I know that it's highly unlikely, but somehow that makes me want it more. So wanting it is the important part. And I think that's the thing. I'd stopped wanting it somewhere along the line, or maybe I was afraid of it. I'm not sure. Don't know. Something went a bit awry. Hey, Helen. Just having a jibber jabber. Wow. Well done, Alex. That's crazy. I mean, this MA will be my only kind of higher educational kind of thing. And that's the other thing as well, is that doing this was just really to kind of prove to myself that that it was possible. And also will hopefully help open up opportunities for making a living through my writing, because hopefully I'll be able to do some more teaching and stuff. So, yeah. So if you have any ideas of habits for a best-selling author, I can add it to my little mind map. And I've also been taking my massive mind maps. I've got like a whole stack of notebooks here. I got these really nice notebooks when I was in Sweden. They're so feely. I love them. And they're all like really bright colours. So I've got this big green one and I've got this little orange one. And the little orange one is sort of my positive kind of affirmations, and it says, be overly positive. So yeah, because I love the whole Project Delulu and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've written down things that are happening. And then in this one, I am putting my mind maps from my big pieces of paper, and I'm transferring them into here. And I am like using my colored crayons to kind of, write them all in here. So these are all like my plans, my ideas. So I've just transferred them all into there. Because it's kind of tricky when they're on like giant pieces of paper to like constantly get them out all the time. So yeah, I've put them all in here anyway. So that's my mind map. Little notebook there. And the MA that I'm on, they did these like planners, and then they haven't actually just done anything with them, but Jenny managed to get hold of a copy, so she sent me one, and it's sort of like setting up your week and all that kind of thing. So I've started filling that in. I've got 4 weeks of summer holiday from the MA now, because I've submitted this module. Like I said, so this whole module that I've done where I've been writing live, I've submitted that yesterday. It's done, dusted. If I've forgotten something, it's tough. So thank you guys for interacting and engaging, because that was kind of the whole point of the report. So now we've got 4 weeks before the next module. So basically I have a break. So obviously I'm not going to take a break because that would be silly. So I plan to get the rest of this book finished, written, and then announced. And I also want to get back to recording the audiobooks, and I'm pointing down there because my little recording studio, this is my recording studio. It's a great big giant microphone. I don't know if you can see that. Inside a box with a quilt in it. My little pop filters in there and my headphones. So this is the recording studio. A lovely veg box from Aldi, or little, one of those. And so the plan is to get back to recording the audiobook of The Magical Fairy Door. So that's my kind of plan for the summer holidays, is finish The Lost Magic, finish The Magical Fairy Door, I'll also be releasing 2 Haiku, the second haiku book, in a week or so, and I'll be working on the release of the new children's book, which I'm releasing in August. Yeah. Not much then, really. Just, and, trying to do other stuff to make money or whatever. But never mind. So, Shelley has 0 degrees. Well, I really don't think, especially for people with any kind of neurodivergence, I'm not sure that normal education is the thing. This is the thing with this MA. It's not a normal MA. It's not a normal higher educational kind of stuff. It's a whole different thing in itself. We keep joking that it's cult. It's not, I don't think. Feels like that a little bit. But yeah, the community that you create in it is like one of the most important things. So author signings, yes, I've put on there that I do book signings a lot. Higher education's a matrix, not worth the paper. Yeah, it's true. It's true. The only reason I think that this course has become an MA is so that people could get the government loan to be able to do it. But it's not a typical MA, and that's kind of why I wanted to do it. No, it's not about the degree. But it's more about the commitment and the focus and, saying that I was going to focus on getting my author career back on track for this year was kind of the point. I wouldn't have necessarily done that without the degree. So, the MA. So, yeah. Mind maps don't work for you, Helen. Well, I do love a list, and sometimes the mind maps become lists, but sometimes I need my brain to be able to just do this, and just sort of, so I have a little central thing, and then I just jot things down all around it. Sometimes they become lists straight away, but yeah. And I like doing them big because it just gets you out of that. If I was just to do it straight into my notebook and just be doing little ones, it doesn't get you out of your own brain. Yeah, definitely. And like I said, the community and the people that you meet, that I've met through doing the MA, and we've become a really tight-knit kind of group, and we're all cheering each other on, and we're all helping each other, and we're all, people are meeting up in between residentials, and it's just, it's become a really beautiful kind of space to be in. And I think that's kind of where the magic is, definitely. Because also a lot of creative stuff is very it's very isolating. It's very individual. You're just kind of, when I'm writing, I'm usually just sitting here by myself, typing away. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't have been doing this whole live thing if it wasn't for the MA. I wouldn't be, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have this interactions. It's just, yeah. So it's been interesting. But yeah, so I'm going to finish writing The Lost Magic in the next 4 weeks. I know we were obviously originally, I said I was going to write the 60,000 words in the last 3 weeks, but, heat waves and life kind of got in the way. But it got me started. So, putting that crazy goal in place, only crazy because previously I would have been a breeze, but at the moment, it's a long time since I've written a lot, and my hands literally hurt because it's been so long since I've actually done it in typing. So yeah, having the crazy goal, just getting started, having to do it for this module, it's been good. I've got, I got to 20,000 words in those 3 weeks. So in the next 4 weeks, I'll aim to finish it in the next 4 weeks, but we'll see how we go. But hopefully without the MA sessions, I will have more time, because even if I said, right, instead of the Thursday session on the MA, I will spend 4 hours writing, I will leap and bounds, get ahead. So thank you guys for coming along with me. So message from somebody in the group now. So I said I might lose my mojo over the 4 weeks, and she's like, we can have our own huddles and we can message in the group. We can like cheer each other on. See, this is what I love. I love these people. So yeah, we can do it. Yeah, so I can't even do anti-inflammatories, but the gel would probably be all right. I mean, it was just my pinky that went in the first week. That really hurt. I've got this weird bump on it as well. I think I've got a little bug bite there. It's kind of got this weird sort of puffy bit. Anyway, but yeah, it's just like actual muscles get flobbly, not just like the mental muscles, but physical muscles of writing. Oh, yeah. Well, I might carry on doing the lives. I was chatting to Helen yesterday. Might just carry on, not necessarily every writing session, but just do sort of like weekly kind of sessions, just to catch up with everybody and let everybody know how it's going. Nice one, Alex. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look that up. Because yeah, I mean, I probably should just do like finger exercises. Excuse me, and drink more because I do not drink enough. Yeah, so I've just realised I've come onto this live and I'm going to do some writing now. But it's actually lunchtime. I should have made some lunch. But never mind. So we'll do a bit of writing and then we'll do a bit of lunch. Because I keep not bothering eating too much at the moment because the heat's too much and whatever. But then, yeah, there's vegetables that need eating in my fridge. So I don't want to waste them. So yeah, if you guys have any other ideas of habits for best-selling authors, let me know and I will chuck it on the mind map. And I was just where are we? Smaller. I was just reading through what I wrote the other day. It's so funny, kind of going back and rereading what I've written because I just don't remember it. Like, come to the next session, I'm like, what happened? And then I read it, I'm like, oh, that's actually quite cool. That's ridiculous. And one of my Airbnb, not the last ones, but the one before, she was like, I really think you probably need to reread your books. I'm like, yeah, I know. So maybe that's what I need to go on my list for the summer as well, is to reread my books, because I don't think I'm going to write book 12 unless I reread, well, at least the last few of the series, if not the entire series again. Because I don't know what's happening in book 12, although Shelley did have some cool ideas earlier. And I probably really should have reread The Girl Who Loved Too Much before writing the sequel. And once I've sort of, yeah, if I get stuck, then I'll have to reread, or, you know, before the editing stage, I'll definitely reread just to make sure that I'm sure it'll tie in, because it generally usually does. But that's cool. Yeah, I've kind of, oh, excuse me, I gotta keep drinking. My nan had like really arthritic-y fingers, like all her joints were really knotty, and my mum, bless her, she keeps getting gout in her fingers, which is just nasty. Like her joint just swells up like a balloon. It's horrible. So yeah, need to look after the hands, because unfortunately I don't seem to be able to do like dictation when it comes to writing. People are like, why don't you just dictate your books? If I could, I'd be writing a novel a day, because I mean I can talk for freaking England, but it doesn't come out right. The hands kind of have to just do their thing, unfortunately. So that would be handy though. Wow. So Helen's nearly finished. So she's been checking to see if there's any middle name mentioned, because I've mentioned a middle name in this one, and I needed to know whether I've mentioned one in the first book. Cool. Chapter 22, 24. Don't know how many chapters this one's going to have, but I'm already on chapter 13 and we're only at 20,000 words. So unless I start making the chapters a bit longer, we're going to be well into like 30 chapters. Do you guys prefer shorter chapters? Or are you a longer chapter kind of person? I mean, I've just been sort of breaking up the chapters where it seems the most sensible at the point in the story, you know? Because I mean, I do actually write entirely, you know, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Like, I don't just splurge it all out and then try to fix it afterwards. I just write in chapters, always have. So, mixture, cool. Huh, read it in 2 days. Holy shit. That's good going, Alex. No middle names. Fantastic, because that's quite a kind of specifically important part of this book is that she has a second name. So, yeah. Really want to do the book cover. I've had the idea for the cover of this book for like so long. Really, really want to do it. But because it's a photograph of a book on top of a quilt, there's a couple of components. I need to finish quilting the bit of quilt to be able to take the picture because it's still got pins in it. And I need to create the book that's on it. So it's like I'm creating a book cover of a book, and then the book cover is a photograph of that book. Does that even make sense? It's like a book within a book kind of situation. So I need to create the original cover for the book and then take a photo of it on the quilt. But it's going to be really cute because the whole quilt is going to be the background of the book cover in general. So you'll have that will wrap round to the back. And then on the back will be the back of the book, which will have the blurb on it. So I've got to write the blurb, and I was going to get it printed just through Ingram as a sort of, or KDP as a, I can't do it on KDP, can I? I think it would have to be through Ingram. So yeah, I'll be publishing only to me, like a copy of this book, and it'll just probably be blank inside. Or it could actually have like the text of the book so I can proofread it. It's just like really twisty, the whole book within a book thing. It's a little bit like mind-blowing. Inception style, exactly. Not a dream within a dream, it's a book within a book. Although it's like there's some time travel going on in the story, and it's all very, very twisty. See, short chapters for the win then. We need to keep everybody up all night reading. It's my plan, my dastardly plan, to keep everybody awake and reading. Yeah, it's been a while since I stayed up late reading. Couldn't put it down. Because I'm reading Outlander at the moment, but of course I know what happens because I've watched the TV series. So it's not like I'm like need to know what happens next because I already know what happens next. So that's not as like gripping. I'm just enjoying like reading the book version. Although I have to admit, I think the TV show did an epic job because some of the parts of the books that should be like really emotional and just not at all. Probably shouldn't say that, but sorry, Diana. Right. Anyway, so this morning I just bashed out a few hundred words because we were at 20,000, now at 20,799. So I think I did, it's only about 400 or 500 words I've just done. So I will reset that, start now, because why not? And see what we can get done today. Excuse me. You're yawning my head off. I ate those crisps, didn't I? Just thinking I could do with a snack, but maybe some more chocolate. Sneaky little chocolate supply. Right, tiny bit of chocolate, and then go, go, go. And then I'll have to make some lunch. Cool. I always get new stuff from books when I reread because I kind of read them too fast and I don't absorb everything. So I tend to notice new things. Even in my own books, I notice things that I kind of didn't notice, either when writing them or editing them. I quite like that. I really do need to do some rereading. Problem is, at the moment, I'm kind of obsessed with knitting socks. So in the evenings, I kind of tend to put TV on so I can knit because it's really hard to knit and read at the same time. And I don't really like audiobooks. So although I am going to get my audiobooks done as well. Right. Let's see. Wait. 200 books, man. Some epic reading, Alex. I love it. Definitely not read that many this year. I should read more, though. Wow. I forget to write them down as well. So I've got a little book list in my diary. I don't always write down what I've written, what I've read. Because I have read some good ones actually this year. Mostly non-fiction though. To do with the MA. And just for fun. Yeah, I hope to read all the Outlander books because I think the new one's coming out relatively soon. So that one will be exciting because obviously we don't know what happens in that one. So yeah, that'll be good. And hopefully it'll kind of tie up all the loose ends that they left in the TV show. Nice. You have to let me know if there's any recommendations you have, Alex. Always up for that. Wow. I just ate another whole chocolate bar. I better do some writing now. Because 2 chocolate bars I've eaten today. Oops. Wow. Go finish your book. Excellent. Thank you for joining us, Alex. Flies are bloody everywhere. Never know the difference between enquired and inquired. Yeah, enquired in British and inquire in American, which is why it's flagging it up, because it's on American English. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, well, I like that thinking, Shelley. I think it's more just British and American differences, but because an inquiry is like an investigation. An enquiry is a question, right? Don't know. Everyone on the group is comparing word counts for our modules. Mine was about 3,300. I left it at that. Screw it. They prefer like 2.5, but what can you say in 2,500 words? It's not long enough. Anyway. Yeah, I like playing with words too. It's just weird when it like says that's spelt wrong. You're like, yeah. I mean, words just lose all meaning after a while, though. If you look at a word long enough, it just looks wrong. Don't know if you've ever done that. Usually, when I'm editing and I'm searching and like for a specific word to change it to something else, or by the time I've looked at it like the 10th time, I'm like, I don't think I've even spelled that right. It's the wrong word. What's going on? So yeah, which kind of is a weird thing, isn't it? The idea that the more you look at something, the less it makes sense. Must be something in that. Anyway, my character's now having another completely random conversation with a complete stranger. Seems to be happening a lot in this book. But I think conversations with random strangers can be useful. Yeah, I've seen loads of those things where it's like a whole paragraph of words that are spelt wrong, but you can still figure out what it says. Yeah. You can just fill in. That's the problem with editing for me, is that my brain just fills in what's missing, or it fills in the, just fixes the mistakes. So I have to like really slow down and really intentionally read every single word and read it out loud, and otherwise I just don't notice the issues. Yeah, I like random chats with strangers. You never know what's going to come out. I do chat to strangers quite a lot because of the dog, because she just runs up to everybody and like throws herself at their feet. So I have a lot of random conversations with strangers. So oh, lost audio. Can you not hear me anymore? Hear me? No? Yes? No? I'm still talking. Oh. Is that yes, you can hear me, Helen, or yes, you've lost audio? My laptop is kind of overheating, but I don't think that should be making a difference. Oh, hang on. Oh, you can now. Okay, that's okay. Because I've just realised that it has got a little thing with dots, and the dots light up when I'm making a noise, and they did stop for a second. So who knows? Okay, you can both hear me. That's okay. Although all you can hear is just so it's yeah. Got rough nails at the moment. It's driving me a little bit crazy. So I end up picking at them. So I'm just filing the nails now. Hope you guys are staying nice and cool. I've done all the washing. And I've made the bed for my guest tomorrow. Had a couple of days with no guests, which has been quite nice. But yeah, from tomorrow I've got guests for like the next week and a bit, and then there's a gap again, and then yeah. So I'm hoping for some last minute bookings, because it'll be good to fill up the whole month, really. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, my guest tomorrow is actually a friend, so it'll be good to catch up with her. La 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 la. Anyway. Right. Oh my god, I can't spell. Okay, see you in a bit, Helen. Yeah, cool. I need to make some cookies. I haven't got any snacks at the moment, hence going through my chocolate supply. So I could do with making some cookies, really. Oh, excuse me. 1:45. Probably need to make some lunch. But anyway, where are we at? 358. It's not much. Because I've written down that I'm going to write 2,000 words today. So might have to do it in stages though. Because obviously I need to eat lunch and yeah, it's getting a bit late. But I also need to do some recording. So yeah. And yeah, that's a good point. Fiona popping by for a walk later as well. Oh goodness, I really do need to eat some food. Anyway. La 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 la. Did that. Just need to wipe in there. It's all good. Right, let's just keep going for a minute. See where we end up. Careful posting. I don't know what that's called. Nice river swim. Excellent. Okay, that's really weird. So I had noticed that before, actually, sometimes, Shelley, that it's like a weird symbol and it says wolf. But when I hover over it, it says yay. And I wonder if yay is like translated to wolf for some reason. That's really weird. That's funny. Well, anyway, anytime you say yay, it turns into wolf. Make of that what you will. Because I noticed that before when you said wolf, and I'm just like, I have no idea what that means, so I've ignored it. Oh, Christ. Okay. Cool. Makes a lot more sense. I mean, yay makes a lot more sense. Oh, yes, I like that little development. Right. We're at 461 words, and I'm just going to go and see what post there is. It's probably junk mail, but we'll go and see because I'm nosy. It's a little package. I think it's a book from somebody I met at the Dowsing Festival. He's already sent me his book, and then he recommended this book. And then he's also included another envelope to send it back to him when I've read it. Because he mentioned it, and I had never heard of it before. How have I never heard of that? Let's see why he wants it back. It's quite old. 1995. ET 101. The Cosmic Instruction Manual for Planetary Evolution. Oh, gosh. The reality that you live in, the reality that you live is nothing more than an audiovisual demonstration of where your attention is. Oh, this is great. This is great. How have I never heard of this? Co-created by Mission Control. This is brilliant. Oh, yes. Mission Control thanks the following members of our ground crew and off-planet advisory committees for their assistance in the third dimensional publication of this manual. This is brilliant. Special thanks to the Council of the Empyrean, the Council of 12, Central Sun Productions. Amazing. Did you arrive on this planet without a set of instructions? Have you ever secretly suspected you were adopted from another less dysfunctional world? Has your genetic coding been giving you trouble recently? Do you vaguely recall a reason for you being here, but pretty sure your current job is not it? Oh, that's brilliant. That's basically the Earth Angel Training Academy. I love it. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. There's a consensus form at the back. Another 2,000-year cycle is winding down. It's once again time for a bi-millennial extraterrestrial census. The Intergalactic Council agrees that your census form remains confidential. Oh my goodness. I love it. Wow. This is brilliant. I love it. Let's put that in here. How have I not come across this? This is great. Oh, he's enjoying my book. He's reading it at the moment. Oh, bless him. He was going to get me a copy of this, but they're in short supply, so they're very expensive. So he's lent me his. This is fantastic. I love it. Okay, we will be reading that later. And Tabby Dozy. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Wonderful. It is like an Earth Angel Training Academy prequel. It's like the manual that we didn't get when we came here. Nice. Got something to read now. And Happy Dozy. Ugh, I think I'm going to have to make some lunch. See if I can just finish this chapter, because I'm finishing chapter 13, which has turned into a bit of a long one. I was talking about short chapters. Okay, end of the chapter. Oh, my laptop is super hot. Okay, let's create chapter 14 folder. Yeah, like my laptop is actually like not burning my fingertips, but it's so hot. Wow, like super, super hot. Okay, I might have to give it a break in a second. We've started chapter 14. Don't know what's going to happen. So let's see, where are we at in total? We're at 21,280. So even though I've only recorded 481 words today, I had already written about 500 words before I started the live. So we are at 1,000 words today-ish. So that's pretty good. Might have to just log off now. It's been an hour, pretty much. That's good. Make some lunch. And then maybe do a bit more writing later. Because I've decided I'm going to do like the rest of the book in the next 4 weeks. That's the plan. So, but yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. I'll go live again at some point soon. If not later, then tomorrow. Although tomorrow's quite busy. Because I've got that job interview for the Muggle job. I mean, it'll be fine. It's just, yeah. And I mean, if I've got 4 weeks from the MA, I will have time. So it'd be good to see if I can make it work. Anyway, yes, if you think of any habits for best-selling authors, let me know. Notes on a post-it, please. Or a postcard. It's a postcard, isn't it? Not a post-it. Put notes on a post-it as well. I'm kind of tempted to just cover this wall in post-its. You're a pickle. Anyway, I'm going to let this laptop cool down because it feels super, super hot and it's kind of burning my fingertips. So, yeah, I will see you shortly and we will finish writing this book together. And then I'll have to come up with a release date. Thinking by the end of the year, definitely. December's always a bit of a crappy time to release a book because Christmas gets in the way of printing times. So yeah, if I can get it done in the next 4 weeks, maybe we can see about like maybe an October release would be kind of nice because The Girl Who Loved Too Much was released in October 2020. So it'd be kind of cool to do it on the same anniversary, the 23rd of October, 2026, 6 years later. Can't believe it's been 6 years. Ridiculous. Yeah. Screw it. Should we do that? October 23rd? Why not? Anyway, love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Yes, Helen says yes. 23rd of October. Well, of course, that's your birthday as well. So, birthday gift for Helen. The next book. Cool. That's it. That's sorted. 23rd. I will write that down. That is when the... Do I give you guys the title of it now? Do you want a sneaky peek at the title? Why not? So, the title of the sequel is... It's a bit of a mouthful, but bear with me because I love it. It's The Lost Magic of Joyful Anticipation. The Lost Magic of Joyful Anticipation. So there we are. Right, 23rd of October. It's going in the diary. We are flipping to October, my favorite month. And it's a Friday, so Lost Magic release. Oh, and I've already decided that the third haiku book will be coming out on the 20th. So it's going to be a busy week. Why not? Why not? And yeah, there's 3 birthdays on the 23rd as well. So it's always a very busy week that week. Anyway, cool. We have a release date. Told everybody. Well, told you guys the title. I'm just calling it The Lost Magic for short. So anyway, right, I'm going to go now because I need some food. Love you. Bye.